Yo, what's going on? Free game all day. You know what it is, man. Like, subscribe my channel. Hit that like button, man. My throat, let's scratch a little bit. Let me hit this real quick. Hit this water. We gotta talk about this shit. So I'm all for my brothers. Obviously, I always talk about it. I always bring it up. I'm for my brothers now, and I don't really. I see a lot of scandalous shit be going on now. As far as Diddy goes, Diddy, I agree with what he did with Cassie. That was horrible. He beat her like a dog. He didn't have to do it like that. She opted out and got the money. They kept it on the hush. They didn't nobody, know about that, whatever. But all of this stuff is playing out very strategic. Like if you haven't noticed it, like the raid came. So when they raided, that's when they found the video. They aired the video, you know. So obviously that pissed somebody off. He's pissed somebody off. He's upset somebody. Somebody's very mad at him. At the end of the day, the charges, the shit that they trying to get him with is basically, they saying sex trafficking. So he's basically, paying, I guess, women or men, whatever, to fly them overseas to have sex. Let me give you a good example, right? Have you ever had somebody where it been a situation where you knew you was right, and the situation was wrong, but they chose to ignore it anyway, and they chose to still stand by whatever they felt like they stand by, whatever, by the book. They knew it wasn't right, but they choose to turn a blind eye to it, and they still went through with it, and they knew it wasn't right. That's basically what this is. You got grown people who pretty much have, they wanted to come and participate in whatever it was that he was doing. I don't think he forced anybody to do nothing they didn't want to do. I think a lot of them people was with it. I think that money intrigued them. He's known, and they've been saying this, that guys that, or I guess he came and he didn't kind of looked out for him, maybe throw them alone, or promised them certain shit, and he fucked them. I guess it's men or women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the baby boy, all that shit. At the end of the day, it's the shit that what they really trying to hit him with, cause the shit that he trying to hit him with is really not what they trying to make it seem. They played that video Cassie because they wanted everybody. They want to paint him out to be the worst person in the world. And it was. You got to remember, that video was all the way back. I want to say it was like 2014 or something. Nobody never thought about why they played that video. Just so the public opinion, we can hang them. That's who doesn't hang people first, like quicker than people who been in domestic situations. Like, that's one of the most sympathetic roles for anybody. And then on top of that, she wanted her money, so he gave her money, and and that was it. And she went away. Listen, man, this shit, man, they finna like try to stick him with so much shit, and they finna try to bury him, like, for real. We if you notice, they are targeting and they are taking these people down. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, now it's him. You know what I'm saying? They hit there like it's like everybody got their turn. Diddy is actually a billionaire, or he was actually a billionaire at one point. That's pretty fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, what I want to like kind of let you know is that, remember I said this, look at what they're really hitting him with. They're hitting him with him flying somebody from overseas and they having sex. So he getting these girls or guys or whatever, and he's sending them here, and they're participating in these sex parties. How can you go to jail for being sexually active? How that works? I'm telling you, they're hitting them with something because they ain't really, like, they haven't really came out, and there's something they're trying to present. But they had to justify the shit and make sure and paint him in a bad light. He really ain't did nothing wrong outside of that. Him fucking dude, that is his fucking, business. The only thing I seen that he has done wrong was hit that girl. Outside of that, I ain't seen nothing else that he done did wrong. And nothing else they said about the sex trafficking and all that. It's some, what? Most dudes, for example, passport bros, they go over there and, and that's all they talk about, how the girls, they cheat. You give them $40 to go to the DR, give them $40 and, you can fuck them. These beautiful women. When you taking one of them women back with you, what do you think they're doing? If you flying 2 or 3 girls back with you, what do you think they're doing? You think they're doing that shit because, they doing it, but you also got to have some money to do this. It is what it is, man. They tearing him a brand new asshole, and it's fucked up. But it's all good. Well, it's not all good, but you gotta. I'm looking at it like, he definitely did some shit, overall that wasn't really ethical. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they made sure they played that video of that damn girl. They made everybody basically just villainize him. He's a villain now. And like I said, I believe he definitely was abusing his power. I believe he was pushing his power around. I believe he did all that shit. But did he really do anything to really go to prison? Like, did he really do anything like that somebody else ain't did? Like, everybody saying the same shit. And, that's why nobody ain't got nothing. I ain't getting in there. I ain't studying that because it's beyond the police. This is a more powerful person. And guess what? The color is white. You know what I'm saying? And they the ones pushing the button. They the ones pulling the strings. He in some shit he can't get out. And when you got certain people that's after you, they gonna make sure this man is dead, broke. I'm pretty sure at this point, he's probably done a lot of shit to where, like, he took a lot of his money and probably transferred it or some shit like that. Or he probably put a lot of shit in somebody else's name. I'm pretty sure he's done all of that. You know what I'm saying? So they won't seize the shit, because they're going to try to seize the shit. But at the end of the day, this is a horrible downfall, man. Puffy, P. Diddy, one of the most iconic figures in our generation, my generation, what I'm saying, growing up in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? All of this shit going on, like, he's really been running around with Biggie, one of the greatest rappers ever, affiliated with nothing but the top stars and the top people in the industry, you know what I'm saying? Some of the best, performers, you know what I'm saying? He made a lot of hits. He's going down, man. It's just sad, so, it's all good, man. Y'all be easy, man. Free game all day.